Today our project is to replace this 36-inch freestanding refrigerator with a 48-inch built-in General Electric profile fridge. So when I measured the dimensions, the width of the space including the wine rack is 47.5, and then of course I need to modify these upper cabinets. The second shelf is standing at 85 inches high and the fridge is supposed to be 84, so I need to remove this bottom part of the cabinet as well as the doors and then this wine rack. I'm planning to move this lower support bracket to here and cut the cabinet from here. I can then get a blank faceplate from Home Depot to cover this upper shelf, and I will be eventually removing the wine rack, and we'll create the space exactly matching the dimensions of the built-in fridge. Then we will also work on the ice maker outlet and also electrical outlet according to the specs given in the GE manual. And I'm skipping some steps, but I'm just by myself, so I need to do piece by piece and then make a video. So what I did is I just removed the lower brace support, and then the shelf was nailed to this back support, and also from the sides I just used a crowbar to remove the shelf and take it out. Next step is just to cut this piece from here, and I will put a new wooden support on front of this shelf, and I will just align with the height of the refrigerator, which is 84, so it will be like a front facade here for refrigerator to fit. And next step, also another next step, is to remove the wine rack, which I believe will be quite easy. So now let's come to water connection and the electric connection. So the ice maker outlet cannot be here because the shut-off valve needs to be accessible somewhere, because this fridge, you cannot move it easily to the front and back. So I have a plan for that, because behind this wall is a pantry, so I will cut off the drywall and put the valve on the other side of the door, and then I will drill this bottom baseboard and bring the water back under the fridge. When we come to the outlet needs to be at least 75 inches high from the ground, so I marked it here. And then the dimensions from the right hand side is also given to be 18 inches, and the electrical area should be 6 3/4 wide and 6 inches 3/4 high. So my outlet should be somewhere within those lines. When I check this outlet, so here there's a stud, so and most probably the wire is coming from up. I will see it when I open up the drywall, and if the cable is there, and if there is no further extension from this outlet, so I will terminate that cable here and I will put a new outlet box. So I open the sheetrock according to the dimensions of the outlet box, so this will fit here, and you can see that, as I expected, the AC cable is running through this stud. So, and then I opened up this outlet, and I also saw that the power is not going anywhere else from this outlet. In other words, it's terminated here. So now I will cut the power down. I will loosen this up, and also I will try to pull this cable up and then connect the outlet here. One thing to be careful, this is an outlet with polarity. You can see one prong is wider than the other one. So let's see, the black cable is connected to the right side, and the white cable, which is neutral, is connected to the left side, and this is the ground cable, so we should be connecting it the same way it is. As expected, I pulled the yellow power cable up inside the wall. I closed the previous outlet with a blank faceplate. I put the outlet box inside its place. Now I need to connect the outlet and then flip the cover off. So now the water modification. I removed this outlet box here. Before removing it, I just measured 15/16 of pipe from here, and then I use this AutoCut tool. You just clip it on the 1/2-inch pipe and then you turn it and it makes a smooth cut. It's very convenient and easy. So I cut it from here after this T, and then I removed the box from the other side. Of course I cut the water before doing this off, and now I put this push on 1/2-inch valve. These push on connectors have an O-ring in it, and they also have teeth so that they grab the copper pipe, and unless you use the proper tool you cannot take it off. So let me show you the product I used. It's a Tektite ice maker outlet box, and there's this small tool coming out of the box, so you don't need to buy it separately. If you want to remove it, you need to just push it up so that it will be on. So now I turn the water on, and I don't see any leaks, which is great. This was my nightmare. The problem about the box is it had nails here to nail it to the stud, but it's mostly for new construction, so in this space I don't think I can nail it to the wall. So I think I will be putting a kind of wood block here, and then I will use screws to just screw it into the wall. So that's my plan. Last step was to finish the cabinets and also add those safety trip hazard studs to the behind of the refrigerator. So the refrigerator bag should sit at 83.5 inches, and the maximum adjustment you can make is 1 inch. So that means you need to secure it somewhere between 83.5 and 84.5. So I added these wood pieces here, the blocks, so that the refrigerator will sit on 84 inches. This is important because the refrigerator needs to touch to the upper soffit or bracket so that it will not trip over or it will not move when you open the doors. So those blocks are screwed to the shelf, and then I cut this piece short, and the piece I removed from here I glued and nailed it back to here, which is also at 84 inches. So the refrigerator will come and hopefully sit into this one. So again, this is the existing freestanding refrigerator, Samsung Wordless, and there will be new General Electric Profile Series 48-inch built-in refrigerator is to be installed here. And also you can see the outlet from here, which is moved above 75 inches and according to the dimensions in the user manual. Now let's look at the water outlet. This is the final one. I had to put a plastic cover box to cover the drywall damage, and I also put a water sensor so that if it leaks I will find out earlier than it causes any damage. And I cut this plastic cover so that I can open this to check for leaks or for repairs. I think not the most professional solution, but it's good. Then coming to the top part of the cabinet, I had to cover this, so I ordered a false front from one of the online cabinet suppliers. So it almost matched the design of my cabinets, and this came as ready to be painted, so I will paint it. I bought these false cover clips from Amazon. So this is very practical, maybe. You just need to pick those up and screw one piece to the color drawer or cabinet and the other piece to the false front. And you can use these clips to just put it onto the place. So the other piece is screwed here on this side, and once I paint this, I plan to just snap it into its place. And this is the final product, a GE PSB 48-inch built-in stainless steel. Because of the old refrigerator, I still need to stain the floor, but so far so good, perfect fit, and happy about it.